a child in an adult's body. Good morning, my name's Paul Simos from Big Vision Life Coach. Have you ever seen an adult behave as if they were a child? Not all the time, but in some circumstances, you look at the adult and you see them and think, goodness, they're acting like a child. They're just not aware of what they're doing. Have you ever done it yourself? I'm sure I certainly have, and most probably still do now a little bit. And why is that? Why do we do that? I see it all the time. I see it in couples who, the way they treat each other, the way they talk to each other. I see it in people in how they treat their bodies, how they eat certain foods. I see it in people how they use their time. They're just completely unaware. They're unconscious of how they're acting and how they're behaving. And that's how many of the problems show up in our life. It's a lack of consciousness. And one of the things that I do in my workshops, in my coaching and training, is to bring awareness to people's behavior, to bring awareness, to bring consciousness to what they're doing, and to show them how they're getting their specific results. And it's most of our behavior, 90% of our behavior is unconscious. It's just habits we've built up and it's just ticking over, and we're not even conscious of how I'm behaving in certain situations. And when we're not conscious in those situations, that's when we start to get the problems and the challenges. But there's also times when we get very good results, and that's when we have an unconscious great habit. But some of our habits are unconscious and they're not very good. So our job is to bring awareness, to bring consciousness to my health, to my relationships, to my career, to my finances. So then all those different areas of my life are working well, I'm having great experiences, and I'm getting exactly what I want. When we don't, generally it's a lack of consciousness. We're like a child in an adult's body, and we're just not aware of what's happening around us. I'm not aware of how I'm communicating to other people and to the world. So that's my Mega Living message today, is to become conscious. If we've got some challenges in our life, there's probably something that I'm doing that is unconscious and it's creating a problem. There's a saying, outside of awareness, outside of control. So our job is to bring the unconscious to a conscious level. So now I'm aware of it, now I can do something to change it. And that's exactly what I do in my coaching and my workshops. And we have a workshop coming up very, very soon, only next week. So if you want to become more conscious of your communication, how you're communicating to yourself, how you're communicating to the world, to the people around you, to get better results, this is the workshop you need to come to. It's a great environment. It's an awesome environment where you can practice communication and bring awareness to the communication you have now, and you can correct it, improve it, so when you leave the workshop, your communication will be so much better. That's my Mega Living message today. If you like the video, please click on the like button down below. Also, please share the video by hitting the share button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that red subscribe button. Have an awesome day. Talk to you next time. High five. Bye for now.